Growing up without our parents was a rough experience, but the worst happened when my brother got into drugs.
He spent all our savings to purchase drugs.
Isolated himself from his family members, and spent most of his time with his friends.
Wow, I did high as I did like this.
He got into many drugs from pills to weed, syrup, and he injected himself. He became very violent and got into trouble. He spent days outside without coming home. The drugs began to eat him gradually. It was painful seeing him lose his mind, but it was more painful when we lost him forever.
Stay safe. Don't do drugs. This is Narco Tales.
Good day and welcome to Narco Tales, the show that shines light on the darkest corners of substance dependence. I am your host, Netta Wedozie. Last week, our guest joined us virtually to tell us about how she got introduced to substances and how it escalated to being dependent on these substances. Today, she joins us again virtually to tell us about the effects it had on her and how she found her way to recovery. Thank you for joining us again today. You're welcome back to Narco Tales. How are you today?
I'm fine.
So tell us, how did the drugs affect you and what was your experience like being on the streets?
The drugs affected me in so many ways. It puts me into hardship. Like when I can't really see vehicle to transport myself from various place to place. Being unkept, hardship, embarrassment, harassment, and all of that. It's stress. I can stand in a bus stop for more than hours. I will not see motor that will carry me. I will now use my leg and start walking it. Even I walk from Aba to Port Harcourt. Even if I go to Port Harcourt, I used to be stopped. I can't come back unless I use my leg and start walking. If I manage and go outside when I'm going, I might just see motor. As in a lot of ways that I cannot.
That must have been really hard.
I can't interrupt with people. I will always be on my own. It has affected me in such a way. That was how badly drugs affect me. Just because I was always being unkept. I will not be organized and dressed like an actress I am. So because of that, I will not find the usual favors I used to find before. Like if I stand on the road, I will see lift. No, I can never see lift too. I will always try to board my own motor. I will not even see. If I say, okay, since I didn't see it, tell me board motor. I will start with boarding motor. I will not see motor. But I'm on the streets. I cannot do anything to transport myself from here to here unless I use my leg.
And how did they affect your mood, your sleep, and your health in general?
Okay, talking about mood, it's the only way it affected my mood is that sometimes I'll just flare up and start begging. So I'll beg from morning till night. I'll be begging, and is a mood swing anyway because I'll just flare up and start doing it. Talking about sleep and health, I sleep well at night. I'll just park somewhere, buy my cigar, buy if I was opportunity to buy the weed, I will buy, and then tap it and start smoking. After smoking it, I will sleep off. So it never affected my sleeping mood. I will always go to where I know girls do hang. I will go there and sleep. They hang from daybreak, from night till daybreak. So I will go there and it's a busy place where hustlers do hang. I must locate it in a city, in any city that I enter. Like when I was in Apapa, I located where they used to hang. I will go there and be sleeping so that I will not be hot because the last time I tried sleeping on a hidden place, I was raped.
That's terrible.
Yes, so I now trace them wherever I can see people, or those people that sell kai kai from morning till night, like Alaba, but it no longer exists in Aba. No place exists in Aba. No place in Aba can stay till daybreak. But other cities, you will see like Benin. When I went to Benin, I will see a place I will stay from that night, that 10 o'clock till morning. You will see people walking around. So many things I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be by now one of the actresses that they are knowing now, superstars, the hot superstars in town by this time. But drugs not giving me. So even I used to own a boutique in Asaba, everything. And I featured in so many movies, such as Oza Kubese, Heart of a Warrior.
How did you cope with feeding? Did you have access to money while on the streets?
Yes, I had a whole lot of access to money. I would just pump into you and beg you for money and food. You buy me food, you give me money. Some people give me 5,000, some people give me 2,000, some people give me 1,500. I had money in my purse. Because I would beg for it. Immediately I wake up in the morning, I know that I'm hungry, I need to eat. The next thing is I'll start begging. I'll just hit the streets. Anybody I see, I'll say, brother, please dash me money. I want to buy something. The person will dash me money. Or the person will say, what do you want to buy? I'll say, yeah, I want to buy eba and soup. You take me to where I'll buy it and pay. In a day, I used to count 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. It depends on the day. After eating, even I use the money, part of the money that I get to go and buy things for myself. Buy maybe makeup, because I like makeup. I'll go to the market. As dirty as I am, I'll manage buy some things, buy clothes, change my clothes. I used to make money and nobody was sleeping with me. I was just begging for the money. I had access to money. I used to have like 19,000, 20. Some people, what as a man, I used to get every night. I would go to where he's working at his gate. I was just stand there. If I see him, before I see him, I'll be begging other people. That was in Delta. I'll be begging other people. They will dash me. The man used to count 5,000 naira at once and dash me. Another brother used to buy me. So many people, it's uncountable. If it was at that spot I met those used to dash me 5,000 too. After he came back with 100,000 naira to give me, I was having money.
Tell us, how did they affect your relationship with family and friends?
It affected my family. As you can see, I'm not stable at home again. I'm on the streets. I've been on the street for 4 years now, sleeping on the road. So it affected, they all lost hope in me. So they no longer believe nor trust in me. Nothing like family again. Even if I manage to come back to my daddy's house, because I lost my dad, so the house is empty, I'll manage to come there. My brother will just visit me. I don't even know what I'm doing. I am just be acting out of drug influx. I've been influenced by drugs. So I will just be overreacting. If they come, they will visit me, I'll be overreacting. Before you know, I'll pack my load out of the house, I'll go to the streets. So I didn't own, like now, I don't, I'm talking to you now, I don't have a family. So I lost my family because of the drug things. The wound is still there, unless maybe I'm being fully released from here, went to learn a skill, come back home. Yes, you can see my mom only visited me 3 times, thrice. So they have forgotten about somebody like me. That's what I know. I'm no longer part of the family because of the way I left the house and everything. So
Thank you very much. We're going on a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I was the head boy in my primary school, senior prefect and best graduating student in my secondary school, but drug abuse almost ruined my life.
I was on an average of 2 grams of cocaine per day.
I was taking 8 ampoules of pentazosine daily.
European shisha, cocaine.
I became a user, a dealer, and a gangster.
I saw other users drowning. I knew I didn't want to be like them, but I was already trapped.
My family disowned me.
My employment was terminated.
I sold my car, sold my house. I'll go out well-dressed and return shoeless, shirtless in exchange for drugs.
I was seeing things that were not real, and I once stabbed myself because I felt something crawling under my skin.
I contacted NDLEA and started therapy.
I spent 3 months in therapy.
I spent 8 months.
It's easy to relapse, but your mind has to be stronger than the cravings.
Drugs does not love you. You are not the one using drugs. Drugs are the one using you. Say no to drug abuse.
Welcome back to Narco Tales. Thank you for staying with us. What made you decide to seek help, or who influenced your decision rather?
I never seek for help. I was just on my way to Owerri. I was in Owerri, sitting down in a bus stop when my brother came there and put me out. I don't even know how he knew that I was there. He said, "What are you doing here? We are looking for you." It was my cousin brother. He brought me, before you know, he carried me. I followed him. I said, "Okay, let me go to their house instead of staying in this bus stop because I don't have money again. The money Los Zeus gave me has finished." the 100,000 naira he gave me has finished. I said, okay, instead of me wasting my time in this bus, let me follow him to their house. I followed him. Instead of going to their house, he now brought me to NDLEA. So I never seek for help. So my coming to the NDLEA, I now realized it was the governor's wife that paid for my rehab here. So the commander, when we were in the commander office that day, the commander questioned me and everything. They said, he now said the mommy Agatha to check me inside the hostel of the rehabilitation people. So I was checked in, and since then they've been helping me. So I never seek for help. So they've been helping me, both the commander and the PRO and my cousin, and even the Lozels has visited me twice, but I didn't seek for help. I don't even know how I was brought into this place until when they now told me it was the governor's wife that paid for me. At first I was thinking it was Lozels, but he was not the one that paid for me, but he was only part of the help too.
How has recovery been so far for you, and how are you coping?
Okay, I thank God for my life and for my recovery, because recovering for me was not easy and it's not easy, but we thank God Almighty for helping me to recover to this extent, and the officers of the NDLEA by helping me to recover to this extent. So I'm so grateful to God for the Bible classes we used to have here. That's how I cope, and the psychology class, and knowing that very soon I'll be living to learn a skill is still one of the best things to cope on.
What advice do you have for someone who is currently struggling with substance dependence?
My advice is for the person to stay away from drugs. Anything that concerns drugs, not keeping friends that take drugs, not even doing anything with drugs. Just stay away from drugs. That's just my advice to anybody out there. So the person should just be focused in life, because drugs can push you back worse. It can damage your life. It can make you not think well, not to even. I know what drug has done to me, so I can never advise the next person to start taking drugs. So my advice to them is to stay away from drugs.
Thank you very much for making our time to be here and for the courage it took you to share your story. And that's it on today's episode. Remember, recovery is possible. If you or anyone you know is struggling with substance abuse, please reach out to the NDLEA's call center on 0800 1020 3040. Until next time, my name is Netta Wedozie.
I would say 90%. Most of our cases are cases that are properly investigated. So at the end of the day, the person who has been taken to court probably cannot deny the fact that he actually committed the offense. So most of those cases are cases that the offender or defendant, as the case may be, goes to court and pleads guilty. So at the end of the day, the prosecution activity, or the standard of proof required of the prosecutor is very light. In such cases, there's nothing more than to convict the person. So since many of our cases go that way, the rate is very high.
Don't do drugs, ooh. Don't do drugs, ooh. Don't try it though. He go choke you, oh. He go steal your sunshine, oh. He go shock you, oh. He don't kill him any youth for my area, even for your area. When you start it to stop, it no go easy. As you dey drag am go, he dey drag you down. Water come out from my eyes, oh. When I remember all the guys, oh. Way many of them kicking bucket, oh. Some cut to socket, oh. Make we don't forget, oh. No they talk it, oh. Say, don't do abusing body. If you die, you go sad, oh. Oh yeah, help me tell somebody. Say, drug abusing body, oh. Body, oh. Body, oh.
This message is brought to you by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA.